Hi friends, so welcome back to my channel. Now, one content that I have been, I would say overthinking, just thinking about doing, trying to find the best ways to go about it, is talking about women and body positivity. So, this topic really means something to me, and let me start from like the fitness perspective. Yeah, can fitness or weight loss and body positivity coexist? I think yes. And I didn't just figure it out one time. It took deeper search and meaning for me to get to that point. Stay tuned. So from the meaning, I think body positivity is the acceptance. Let me check. Okay, it's a social movement for the acceptance or the advocate for the acceptance of all bodies, regardless of size, shape, skin, and tone. So now you have an idea of what it is about. And then weight loss, we have weight loss and fat loss. Um, you know what that is about. So people call it weight loss, but I kind of lean into fat loss rather. Yeah, I have like me and George, we've been working for a while, and like I mentioned him before because he's changed my perspective when it comes to fitness. I remember, let me start from here, yeah. So there was a day I tweeted that, ladies, how long have you been trying to lose weight or being on like some sort of weight loss journey? And most of that response to the tweet started at 13, which was the same thing for me. And I think that this is like a broad statement here that we ladies are raised to not like our bodies. We're raised to not like ourselves. Uh, so ladies are not raised to not like their bodies. We're raised to criticize. We're raised to always try to lose weight or try to gain weight or try to look a certain way that is acceptable. Let me state this out that, especially from my experience, yeah, girls are raised to look like what men like. That is terrible, first of all, but I'm putting it out so that we have deeper understanding where most of all this, is it body dysmorphia? I hope I am not murdering these words, honestly. But these are like some of the roots of why you find ladies trying to make adjustments to their bodies, trying to starve themselves to critical health conditions in order to look in the way that is acceptable. You know what's funny, yeah? Even when you grow up, yeah, and you drop that whole it being about a man, if you're not careful, you're going to keep having that kind of mindset, like your subconscious. It might not be exactly about what men like. It's going to switch into competition with other women. This is just like the background. So we are raised not to like our bodies. If I want to even make it, we are raised to hate our bodies. And that's the truth. We're raised not to feel like we're enough. We're raised to, uh, put your hair a certain way. I know African girls are learned to say that their hair is unkempt until maybe they put like all these relaxers and stuff in it. This is not my this is a wig, please. But we are raised to even our skin color. You hear all these statements that even parents make, and I think it is lack of awareness in a lot of ways. So us building a healthy relationship with fitness is going to have to take a lot of deep, how will I put it, deep search or self self awareness, self reflection. That was a word. self reflection. It's going to take a lot of self reflection, understanding where some of our beliefs come from, some of the choices we've made, or we're going to, or we want to make. Jesus. So it takes all of that understanding where the root of why we feel about ourselves to actually practice for us to heal. Do I love my body now? Hmm. Yes, but it's taking me work, like to look in the mirror and see compassion instead of something is not right. Your belly is this way. Your skin on this part. So it's taking a lot of work for me to. I'm still working. I'm still working that part inside. But how body positivity and fitness have mixed for me is it was even connecting with a trainer that is aware. Me and George have worked closely. He's trained me and I've been training people too. And I also see me because I work with a lot of women, yeah, even in with content creation too. When they make certain comments, I'm like, no, don't say that about yourself. That's not nice. That's not fair. You're doing a lot. You need to recognize all that you're doing. So working with George actually helps switch my perspective or my mindset about fitness. I remember when I started, it was all about losing weight. And I would like to share this story, but I feel like it's a bit of dark and light. I'll do it in another episode, but I would like to share that story of what being fat meant to me. So, body positivity for women, I think it will mean unlearning ugly. I know fat is not ugly, but we are taught to see fat as ugly. We are taught to see dark skin or looking darker as not beautiful. And we need to unlearn what we've taught to be ugly. That's going to help. And then another thing is that fitness is understanding that fitness is not about weight loss or gaining weight. The essence of fitness is for like living a healthier lifestyle. And one thing you notice that when people are too focused on losing weight, they do the most unhealthy things to achieve that. And then that weight loss is not sustainable. You hear people starving. I'm going to talk about like unhealthy fitness practices or habits that people pick up that they think are doing something for them, but could in the long term be very bad for their health. So I think fitness and body positivity will be you using fitness to take care of yourself, using exercise, food, what you eat, understanding that these things are to promote your well-being. I think to me that's why I feel body positivity and fitness or weight loss mixes. Now, also, I think that for them to mix up, I think it's also looking, not seeing weight loss as a bad thing, but also acceptance of your body where you are. See, I'm overweight, and the other day I have a journal where I document my journey, even my eating habits. This is for creative purposes, but I have one for that fitness, food. I know I have that. So I'll even talk about some of the things I stopped doing. And like I said, I'm overweight compared to their scale. Yeah. So, and one thing I learned how to do is to detach my self worth from those things, from numbers, from people's opinion. That is one way that this can be healthier for you. So I think, and now I am like 89. I'll post it. I'll do like a push so that you can see it. I'm like 89 kg, which was what I was when I started fitness in 2019. Yeah. So I am. So a lot of people will be upset about being that weight, but I am not. And this is the healthiest I have ever been. And trust me, I've been 65 kg. 70, 80, and I am my healthiest now. Apart from maybe because I'm eating food that makes me feel good. I'm working out, doing exercises I really love. Um, I'm not entertaining settings. See, I'm not even going to talk about the mental part. So let's just talk about the food and exercise. So to me, I think that is where body positivity and fitness can mix up, where the purpose of fitness is to enhance your living and take better care of yourself. I mean, this, I know when people, or like when overweight people, because I'm overweight, and then when people who are even bigger than me post pictures, you see some very negative, mean ass comments. I think that we would have to learn how to be strong. You know why? Because we can't change people. It sucks. We can't force people into being kind. What I do is you remind yourself that how people respond to certain things is not because of you. It's what's going on inside them. So when I mean being strong is you being aware, being self-aware, detaching your validation from anyone, their words. See, it's going to hurt. I remember when calling me fat used to make me upset because when they call you fat, it's never in like the positive light. It's to say you're ugly. See, when I go through some of the things that people have said to me, I was telling somebody the other day about someone called me names, even animal references, and she's like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I'm like, oh, I just told you small, you're shouting. What do I say everything? So I'll say that we would, because I'm also included every day I'm practicing, but that has helped me a lot, understanding that it's not about me. Yeah. It's not about you. So whenever they bring up, and I think that I'm very passionate about this topic because of the criticism I endured as a child, and also saw my sister experience the same thing because she's bigger than me and she definitely got it worse, and people all around being mean, always laughing, and it resulted to the point where she started hiding to eat, and that makes me sad to think about it. So I think that we need to reconnect to ourselves. We can't change people. It sucks, honestly. What we can do is change how the people we entertain, the people we give a fuck about. You don't need to care about everybody's comments, to be honest. So I think, yeah, body positivity, fitness, weight loss can mix. But go back to your roots, why you believe certain things, why you're doing what you're doing. Go back and understand yourself better. Go back, let go, forgive yourself. Start with kindness and compassion. Because even I gained so much, I gained weight or I gained fat over lockdown 2020. And the truth is, it was my body taking care of me. That was the first time we were all experiencing something like that. And that was my body's way of taking care of me. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't working out. See, I wasn't sleeping. I was powering on. And my body was adjusting to the conditions it was experiencing. So we need to give our bodies more grace. We need to do that. We need to be more kind to ourselves and more compassionate. So for me, yes, I think that body positivity and fitness can, and weight loss can mix. Yes, is loving yourself where you are, making better choices, working on your own body, doing things that feel good to you. If it's yoga, running, I love running. I love lifting weights. That's me. So you find what works for you. And I hope to share more videos. But if this connected to you, please like, comment. If there's, I don't know, if there's something you found difficult about this journey, you can leave a comment and I'll respond. If there are questions you have about fitness, women, George too. I'm a show George because he's been a trainer for 10 years, and trust me, he is very conscious. See, sometimes you might be working on, and then people will pass certain remarks, and he responds that nah, just like he's that aware because he understands. And I feel like the best thing you can have around you is compassionate people that understand. They don't need to criticize you. That's something I find weird that people do. Yeah, when they talk about fat people, like fat people don't know they're fat. You're not the one feeling everything I'm feeling. So why are you talking to me about my own body, my own weight, my own health? So I hope this inspires whoever it is that needed to understand how this can mix. I'll still share more on my understanding about it. Keep being kind to yourself. I think that's the best way to go about it. More love, more compassion, more kindness. Enjoy your moments. Don't forget to like, share to anyone who needs to see this, subscribe so that I get notified when I have a new video because I'll be sharing more on fitness in relations to women. I talk about self healing, mental health, getting through depression, rediscover yourself. That's me. Anyway, I'm Cindy. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Section. It's going to take a lot of
You know what that is
self-reflection.
about.
So people call
Understanding
it
where
weight
some of
loss,
our
but
beliefs
I come
are.
from
One content that I have.
some of the choices we've made or we're going to. Do I love my body now? Hmm. Yes, but it's taking me